y'all friends, baby. I'm the grave off the right. Shit, I just hollering my homeboy P, call him Polly. Yo, P, what up, my nigga? Hey, look. Yeah, I'm telling about this story and shit. My pops told me and shit, you know, he just crashed and shit, 82nd Airborne, we from the lake, you know how it is, graveyard forever. I was just telling P about this story he told me. He said, my pop said, yo, Bill. He said it's called the three rats who ate the cheese. I said, shit, I like cheese. He was like, nah, but these rats ate the big cheese. I said, the big cheese? He said, well, okay. He said, little son, check this out. He said, a long time ago, in a very large abandoned mansion, it was located in Europe. Shit, matter of fact, it was Frankfurt, Germany. He said the last owner of this estate, well, they call it a mansion, P. Like, my pop said he deceased of what they call natural causes, and the mansion was large, and it rested at the top of a snow-capped mountain. Snow-capped mountain. He said it was 75 acres of property. And it was estimated at this time in the old country, you know, Pops was an airborne. He said old country, they called it old country, was Germany. He said 87 million American dollars. But in Frankfurt, Germany, at this time, that meant 71 million euros, right? And he said, son, look, it was owned by this guy, his name was the late Hans Gunther. You know, Hans is the owner of this estate. And he died, but now it's owned by his oldest daughter, Anna Marie. And before her father died of these natural causes, they had rodent problems. And everyone knows what rodent problems are. Squirrels, possums, raccoons, shit, etc., etc. Shit, well, Hans Gunther had problems with these rats, these little ass rats. Dirty ass rats. Well, him and his late sons, Carl and Walter, they spent decades trying to kill these damn rats. And the mansion had thousands of them. And they had thousands of these small dirty motherfuckers, PG. Small dirty ass rats, right? Cheese eating rodents. But Hans and his family, they never, ever came up. All right, but look, check this out. They somehow exterminated, right? Every rat but three. These three little smart-ass rats. Dirty-ass rats, cheesy rats. By this point, Hans and his poor Hans Gunner, he spent his poor little rich rat life trying to kill three little rats. And the years had passed, and Hans and his daughter, Anna Marie, came up with formulas, and she had schemes and mad schemes and methods. So one afternoon, she was eating some crackers, and she was eating some cheese, and it came to her. She said, okay, I'm gonna go to the farmer's market. The next morning, she went to the farmer's market, and she bought the biggest block of cheese she could find. But the catch was PG. The catch was she had to have a special kind of cheese. This cheese was called Gouda cheese. The only cheese in Germany, the history has it, the history tells, it's the only cheese that's capable of catching this smart-ass rat. And so, yeah, she got up and she went down to the farmer's market and she bought her the big block of Gouda cheese, right? And she took it home. She took it home to her estate, right? And the farmer said, hey, Miss Marie, look, the farmer around her, he said, look, just unwrap the block of cheese and place it into the sewage. She said, okay. He said, place it next to the septic tank. And he said, wait 3 days and your problem will be solved. What? My problem will be solved, she replied. She said, me and my family and my father spent decades trying to kill these motherfucking rodents, and you trying to tell me 3 days? She said, okay, farmer, if this shit don't go right, I'm gonna sue you and your motherfucking farm for false advertisements, right? And the farmer laughed. He said, have a good day, Miss Marie. And he said, just listen, baby girl, just follow these instructions. So she took the cheese home. She takes the big block of cheese, the big block of Gouda cheese, and she places it in the septic tank, right? Right beside the sewer, right? Later that night, the clock strikes 12. The shit, look, PG, the shit strikes 12 o'clock midnight, right? All of a sudden, this big block of cheese, that motherfucker grew 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes, and a motherfucking mouth. Hey, this motherfucker already had holes in his ears. The bitch could hear already, right? So the big cheese, he got up, right? He got up and he said, all right, damn, he see 3 small structures, right? The first structure was built awkwardly, looking like kinda he was amazed at this motherfucker, right? The big cheese, he said, shit, he walked up to the first goddamn structure, he said, hey, damn, the door was built like crackers. And the door, the windows is built like toes. He was like, all right, fuck it. He knocks on the door 3 times. Knock, 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 knock. The first little rat replies, who is it? P. The first little sticky ass rat said, yo, who is it? The big block of cheese said, nigga, I'm the Gouda cheese. I'm the big cheese, let me in. He said, the first little rat said, hell no. I don't even eat Gouda cheese, I like Swiss cheese. The big cheese, he replied, said, nigga, your door is made of crackers. And your windows are made of toast bread. He said, everything I said goes with cheese. He said, I'm coming in your crib, nigga, you best believe. Yo, the big cheese, shit, he ate his way through the nigga house and shit. He sat in the living room. Shit, the little rat, he on the couch. First little rat sitting down, he was smoking a cigarette or shit. He was smoking a blunt or some shit, right? Watching the UFC bout, right? First little rat said, hey, what's up, big cheese? He said, I was just bullshitting. He said, the cheese replied, yeah, motherfucker, I know. What's the business? You a rat. He said, you a rat. And I know you want to eat the kid. He said, take a piece of me, I'm the cheese. He said, 1 piece of me, I send your ass to rat paradise. He said, your rat ass would be in rat paradise. And of course, first little smart ass, dirty rat, he couldn't resist. He couldn't resist the temptation. He started eating the cheese too. He ate so much Gouda cheese, he died of his very own greed. Hell yeah, okay, shit. Hey, look, and then it was day 2, right? The big cheese walks to the structure. He takes a look around and he looks. His face was shocking. It was amused like the last one. And the door was made of Hennessy bottles and the windows was AP. This shit had Heineken cans, right? The big cheese, he knocks on the empty bottles of cognac and he said, who is it? Yeah. The second rat replies he said, yo, who is it? The Gouda cheese said, yo, it's the big cheese, let me in. The second rat said, yo, fuck no, you killed my brother. There's nothing left of his house. He said, hell, I don't ever eat cheese anyways. I'm an alcoholic. He said, hey, please, this motherfucker rat drinks and shit, right? That shit crazy, ain't it, right? He said, I drink margaritas and I sip a little liquor. Shit, the big cheese even laughed a little. Yeah, he said, I'm coming in your house anyways. I bought Kahlua. Please, you know that Kahlua shit, that coffee shit? He said, the second little rat said, okay, already. Kahlua and Gouda milk. I grabbed the blender. That little slick ass rat. Second little rat, he couldn't hold his liquor. He got hungry and ate the big cheese also and died of his very own greed too. All little rats died. Them little motherfuckers dirty. Okay, all rats go to rat paradise, but they can never resist the taste of the big cheese. The big cheese walks away, he laughed. He walked to the next structure, right? He came up upon it, he was like, damn, what the hell? Yo, he said, what the fuck is this? He said, the big cheese replied, and he looked around, and this motherfucker was like, oh my God, I ain't never seen anything in my dairy cheese life like this. He said it had metal bars, and it had barbed wires, and it was armored guards and shit, man. He said, hey, PG, he said it had armored guards. I said, shit. He said, the big cheese begins to approach the door with, the door was made of bars, right? He knocks on it twice. Hey, look, the third rat said, who is it? The Gouda cheese said, let me in. The third rat The third rep replied, ma'am, in prison. You killed both my brothers, but not me. My house is built out of bricks, barbed wire, and own fences. Peace.